Okay, this is my wife's 2007 Monte Carlo SS, and the windshield wiper pump stopped working. And I did the error I usually don't make. I checked it, but I didn't check it close enough. If you're wondering where the windshield wiper pump fuse is, to make things easier, if you look at the bottom of this, the box there, at the very bottom, it'll say horn, fog lamps, WSW. That's your windshield washer right here. This 10-amp fuse right there. This is when it's under the hood, passenger side of the car, 10-amp fuse. I pulled that fuse out about a week back and looked at it. It looked like it was not blown. I should have got some light and looked through it as soon as I did it, because I plugged a new pump in, nothing happened. So I'm like, okay, what the hell? So I came back, pulled that fuse out again, went out and got some sunlight, and it had a microscopic split. Barely looked like, you couldn't tell until I got a light shining through it, could see the fuse was blown. I was like, oh. So I could have just changed that fuse a week back and problem solved. But my guess, something happened and it popped the fuse. So I've already progressed to this point right here, and I've already got the car apart. But let me show you where the other fuse panel is inside the Monte Carlo, because there's also one in the kick panel, but this has to do with, I think, the trunk. It is right there. Passenger side, there's a fuse panel right there. It has a few fuses for trunk. Heated seats, so your power port that's in the car, if that stops working, it'd be in that area there. And that does not affect what's under the hood. So, okay. Anyway, so I'd already progressed to this point. I drained down the tank, to save the washing fluid because it's still good. And what you're going to need to take this car apart, well, for one thing, get the tire off. All right, there are 4 of these, and of course there's the screws that go in the fenders, and there's one that goes up there. And I have 2 of these plastic clips, and you see there's an opening right there, and there's one, I think, up top here someplace. If you break these, Napa sells them, so they're not that big a deal. You can get them from Napa. All right, so anyway, what I would recommend doing is when you get your new pump, get that drain down, plug it in. This is a new pump, right? I already got it plugged in. And then listen for you. Once you hit the windshield washer switch, you'll hear this bzzz. You know it's working. So that's how I knew the fuse was bad, because I hit it again and it didn't make a sound. So, all right, I hope that helps somebody. That's where the fuse is. Drain your tank down, otherwise as soon as you pop this out, you're gonna have a mess. There's also a where did that go? There's a rubber grommet that I thought I had on this thing. Why is this? Oh, here it is. There's a new in with the pump. There's a new seal. You can see. You turn this light, so it's shining that way. At the bottom of the old pump, you'll see a black gasket or seal. That's this right here. So make sure you replace that when you replace the pump. It'll just pop. It all does is snap out of there and snaps in. This pump still works, but I've already got it apart, and that pump's probably the original one from the factory, which may be better than the new ones. I don't know, but while I've got this thing apart, I'll set that in the shelf someplace in case this goes out. But this should be good for a long time. So I'm just going to replace it while I've got it apart. Okay, I hope to help somebody. So, any other information? Nope. Just I'm using a quick jack on all my cars because I work on cars all the time, much to my chagrin, because I don't want to work on cars, but I seem to be working on them constantly. I got my Pontiac Fiero there. I'm working all the time, and my Chevelle and my other cars, but that will save you a ton of time. I think I spent about $1,200 on that quick jack. Awesome little jack. It is quick. The pump cost me, AutoZone was $29.95 for a new pump. So I think that's all the information I can give you. So yeah, you need a 7mm nut driver or ratchet, a pair of wire cutters or something, not to cut anything, just so you can get inside, and a bladed screwdriver to break the stuff loose. And that's it. And other than getting the tire off. Okay, I hope that helps somebody, because trying to find the fuse location sometimes on these older cars is a pain in the ass, because there's nothing really inside the car except the one on the passenger side, but usually they're up in the door area. And nope, not this case. Okay, hope that helps. All right, peace.